In the previous tutorial, we knew how to start a new part and sketch. So let's do it again here as a repetition. Let's start a new part, click new part, okay, and then we're going to start a new sketch, this time on the top plane. So click on it, sketch. So now we are able to start sketching. We have our sketching tools. So let's pick the line again and show you some tips how to use the line. So let's start from the origin, and you know about the relation from previous tutorial. We have vertical relation here, have horizontal, and again vertical. And if you continue, you will be able to continue making lines, but if you return back, so you'll notice the icon is changed to be double circle. That means you are able to start drawing an arc, so you can find a place where you want it. So now when you are done, so you can continue drawing your lines, and again if you go back, you are able to create an arc, and if you back again, you will be able to draw a bigger arc. So it depends on your type of sketching. So again, here we are closing our sketch. So if you notice at the sketch, you have some lines are with the black color and the rest are in the blue colors or dark blue colors. So that means these lines are defined and the rest they are not defined. So in this case, these lines having a starting point and or ending point for this line on the origin, and as you know, the origin is a defined place. So on the rest, they are missing something to be defined. So to do the definition, you need to make some dimensions. So here comes the dimensions, smart dimension tool. So if you click on that and select the line, you'll be able to add the dimension you want. So let's add 60 millimeter and then press enter. So let's again choose the diameter or dimension for this line, and if you hear roll below, you are able to change the dimension, or if you click on the arrow, you can also change the dimension, or simply click the value you want. And here you have duty, that is the name of that line. So in the advanced tutorials, you'll be able to make the dimension parametric or controlled by some equation or so on. So but for now, let's just select the dimension to be 120, click on, then OK. So we are able now to continue adding more dimension until we define our part. So you notice now the lines are changed. So here, if you look at the bottom, you'll notice that the sketch is underdefined. So that means you are still need to define your sketch. So let's add some more dimensions. This is the last dimension. Okay, and here you look fully defined. So that is important if you want to make a good sketching, to define your sketches. So this is a user-friendly way to tell you if you are missing some dimensions or not. So if you added your dimension, you are still able to re-edit your dimensions by double click on it, and you are able to change, then click OK. If you want to delete a dimension, click it on the keyboard, delete, or right click, delete. So you see here the line is here not defined. So let's delete more lines, select, delete. So there is another way how to define your sketch, but it's not used very commonly because mostly you are adding your dimensions, dimension you want. But sometimes it can be used. If you go to the display, delete relation, expand that menu, you will see the fully defined sketch. So if you click on that, SolidWorks is going to calculate the missing dimensions and add them to your sketch. So calculate. So you have now there are no solution because it is overdefined. So let's undo, click and delete, and let's delete all the dimensions. Again, let's go to fully defined sketch, calculate. So SolidWorks automatically make your dimensions. When you are done, click OK.